Welcome to Divas on Demand. I'm Mischka and we're going to do advanced static tricks today. Let's go through for a bit of a warm-up first. Alright, we're going to start with head and shoulders here. Let's roll it. And other way. Reverse, skim the floor. Other way. Let's shrug those shoulders back. Long arms. And forwards. Long arms. Back for two. And forwards. And back. Forwards. Just your chest, we push. Forwards and back. Push and close. Grind your chest. Take it the other way. Let's go down to hips. Take it down. Take it over to one side. Change your direction. Center. Over to the other side. And center. Keep grinding. And scoop it down. We drop. Press. Drop. Press, go for 4, and push, 3, and push, 2, 1, and twist, reach. Reach long to the side, and twist. Reaching long. Squat it down, we sink, and push, sink. Let's speed it up, sink and push. Go for 8, get the hips low. 4, 3, 2, roll your arms, pull. Arms up. Out to the sides, reach. 4, 3, 2, elbows. And we change. Opposite directions. And we change. And take it down. Let's push that rotation. Pulse before. Change and hold. Let's pulse before. Plie pulses. Hips are low. Toes forward. Squat pulse. Plie. Toes forwards. Let's go for doubles and pulse forwards. Out. Forwards. Let's do singles. Out. Forwards. Out. Forwards. 3, 2, 1. Flat back. Little pulses. Reach the arms along overhead and back. 2 more. Fingers down and twist, shut, twist, shut. Speed it up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and shift your weight side to side. Speed it up, just the little ones. Slow it down, push. Speed it up. All the way over. Forward lunge. Let's pull it back, we flex. And forward, flex, and forward. 2 more. And A-frame. And center. Other side. Forward lunge. Let's pull it back, reflex. And forward, flex, forward. 2 more. And A-frame. Let's drag that front foot back with the knee pops. And doubles. Singles and doubles. Walk your hands back. Bend the knees, roll it up. Side of your pole. Stepping back to body roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll it, roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. Disco pop. 1, 2. Pop. Last one, guys. Figure 8 with the hip. Out. In. Out. In. Swing your leg and back. Straight leg if you can. And quad stretch. Calf raise. Up. Pull the leg up. You don't need those hands. Let's kick it. Squeeze. Go for 4, 3, 2. Hold it up and pulse. 2, 3, 4. Pec stretch. Shoulder height. Outside arm comes up. Step ball change to a little kick. We go. 1, 2. Keep it small. 1, 2. Little kick. Yes. Medium kick. Let's go. Up. Up. We're going to take it a bit higher if we got it. Take it up. And up. Just go for one more here. And sweep it round to your pole. Roll it. Speed it up. Slow it down. Roll. Roll. Figure 8. Out. Woo. Getting toasty. Let's swing that leg. Straight leg. And quad stretch. Calf raise. Up. Up. Pull the leg up. Reaching long. We kick. Squeeze. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up and pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it out. Quad. Pec. That's your pec, not your quad. And shoulder height. We push. Take the outside arm up. Let's stretch out those triceps. Take it down. Back step. Shake out hips. Go for a double. Tap. Tap. Grind your hips. Down. Down. Up. Change direction. 2 more. Last one. Jump your feet together. We go down, sweep, down, big circle, down. We frisk, down, frisk. One more, down, frisk. Let's turn and pop. Feel it down, sweep up. One more. Sweep up, traveling baby circles. And head roll. Grind your hips, we go. Down. Other way. 2 more. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Step it out. Shake it out. And flex and extend at the wrist. Roll it up. Other way. Slow your hips down. Tilt. Down to the corner. and shimmy it out. All right, just a little bit of shoulder work before you run away. No breaks just yet, no drink breaks. Take it into your downward dog position. Push up and out of those shoulders. Push your chest towards your thighs. Let's elevate and depress. And push. It's just such a small little movement here. Push, go for 4. Push, 3. Push, 2. Push, 1. Take it forward. You can come down to knees if you'd like to, otherwise stay on the toes. Close your ribs, scoop your tail. Wing retract and protract. Squeeze, press, squeeze, push. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me shoulder circles here, shrug up to the ears and down and away. Other way. And bring it back. Woo, let's take it down, laying on your back. Just a quick little bit of tummy work here. Hands on, you don't need to have your shoulder flush against the pole, but you can if you'd like to. Legs are up straight, and we want to make sure that we're not swinging into the pole too much or past the pole, okay? So we're trying to go directly up. So we're going to scoop the tail, push, and roll down, okay? Let's just do 2 sets of 6 here. Let's get it. And we go. Press. Roll down. Press. Roll down. Really trying to avoid that excessive swinging motion. Woo! 4. Roll down. 2 more. 5. Squeeze your quads. Last one. 6. Roll down. Quick little breather. Woo. I said quick, we're doing it again. Let's go. And we drive it up. Roll down. Drive it up. Roll down. Drive it up. Roll. You're halfway, you got this. Roll. 2 more. Straight up. Roll. Last one. Up. And down. Woo. Alright, feeling warm and spicy, I hope. We're going to get stuck into a little bit of conditioning on the pole. And then we're going to do some combos. Keep your fluids up, have a drink. So we're going to start off in a mount position. We're going to go side tuck, straddle, tuck, remount. Side tuck to the other side, straddle, tuck, remount. Seated descent with control all the way down. You're going to do it 2 times. I'm going to do the first one with you. So let's take it up for a climb. Move with me here. And a sit. All right. So we're going to go from here. Tuck, extend, bend, remount, other hand on top. We go. Tuck, extend, bend, remount. Tight legs, and we go. Legs off, control, sit. Legs off, control, sit. Legs off, control. Woo. All right, second one, you show me. So we're gonna go for a climb up. Set yourselves up. I'm going to assume you're all up in the air now. All right, so mount position. Here we go. Side tuck, straddle, tuck, remount. Side tuck, straddle, tuck, remount, and then we go. Legs off, control, remount. Legs off to control, remount. Probably one more. Take it on down. Whew, well done. Okay, let's get ourselves stuck into some new combos. So, we're going to start off today in a Violator, or you might know it as a Hello Boys. We do need to have a bit of butt grip. So, you know, dry hands in the butt around if you need to. A bit awkward, that's okay. We're all friends. So, we're going very low here, okay? In a perfect world, we feel so secure through your shoulder stability that you can just be like, no, I don't need both hands, I just take one hand down, okay? But if you, I'll just pretend down here, if you do try that, because I've done this before in classes and girls go, oh, I don't trust that, I don't like it. That's okay, a little bit of extra stability. You can put your foot on the pole, okay? Notice that my leg is straight and my toes are pointed. None of this, please. Don't do this, okay? Okay. So, push your leg up nice and straight and apply pressure into the arch, and then you can take the bottom hand down, okay? So, we will go from a height, but let's just try it from a mount first, just from the floor. So from here, 2 options. I go Violator. Oh, a bit of sweaty butt veranda. So I'm going to put my foot on the pole, and then I'm going to take my left hand down. Okay? Stabilize with the arms. I'm going to tuck this leg, and then push around into my squishy bits of my side waist. Okay? So, and that's the first movement for today. I will try to demo a little demo of the other one I was just talking about. Hopefully my butt veranda will comply. 1 second. Now when you do this Violator, you really want to think about rocking back, reclining, finding a lot of lean back. Otherwise, you're going to be too above your hips and you're just going to feel like there's too much pressure pushing you down, okay? So really thinking about finding a big recline of the torso, okay? Let's try this again. So from here, we go, mount. And I'm going to rock right back. And if I don't feel too sweaty, ooh, let's give it a go. Nice and engaged at the top arm. She did it. Okay. From here, you can then place the foot on to guide yourself through to your squishies, okay? Now when I say squishies, I'm talking about the bit above your pelvis and below your rib cage. You don't want to feel like you're sitting right on that pelvis. It's not very comfortable. From here, I'm going to reach the hand around, either in a straight grip or a cup grip. And I'm going to lower this leg and go, oh, and find a nice flat line, okay? We're not up to the exit just yet, so you can just exit out, okay? So, regardless of which option you go for here, you will always put on your foot. It's just if you find that you need that for stability at the start, that goes on first. Otherwise, if you are fine to do it without, I think it's quite impressive to just take your hand off in the Violator. So try it, but again, you've got that option of putting the foot on first. So again, from here, your journey is either going to be Violator, hand goes under the bum, foot goes on, thread through, push around and get into your side waist, or you're going to go Violator. Ooh, I feel a bit sweaty, so I'm going to put the foot on here, or a bit slippy, or just not secure, then bring the hand down, okay? My preference with the hand, with the bottom hand, is to come down, fingers down. This doesn't feel quite as secure for me, and you're going to end up in a flatline position anyway, so it's probably more worthwhile to put the fingers down. I do have some girls that prefer to do this though with the bottom hand, so see what works for you. Let's do that again together. We go up into a mount. We tilt. We rock it back. If you feel secure, you can go for it, otherwise the foot comes on first. Pressure into the foot. Stabilize through the top shoulder so we don't start spinning. And I'm going to bring the bottom hand down, pushing up and out of the arms. I tuck this leg and sweep the hips, whoop, round, trap the leg, and find a nice horizontal. Woo. Gets right in there. All right, so if you need to, pause this video and then you can have a little play with refining that, but otherwise we will add some stuff on. Just before we do that, have a play with it now, and I'm just going to talk through some of the things that I want you to focus on. So up we go. So you've got your Violator. Remember to have the hands low. Remember to tilt right onto that butt veranda. Rock the legs right back. You're going to sweep the hand down and find support through the arms. You're going to place the foot on the pole, thread through, and the hips will have to go for a little bit of a sweeping journey there. Your pressure point should be right here, above your pelvis, below that floating rib, okay? Reach the hand around. You want this leg to be quite tight into the chest, so you've got a lot of reach around the knee, just not the tippy of the knee, yeah? So be quite a secure reach, and then finding your horizontal, okay? Have a little play with that, and we will return to add some stuff on just in a moment. Welcome back. So we're going to add some stuff on to the beginning and the end. Let's finish off where we're at. So we've just done a tractor leg flat line. We're going to rehook the outside leg and we're going to do a Symphony tip off. With this one here, I'm sure that maybe you've done this previously in classes for advanced static tricks if you've done previous classes. But we'll talk through it as if it's brand new for you. So we've ended up in this position here, with a trapped leg. I'm going to pull this leg back, present the back of the knee to the pole, and then quickly remove my hand so I can get into that knee pit and push the other leg back. Okay, so just in an outside leg hang. And now I can set my hands up. So this is my hand setup. I've got a squish in the back of the shoulder here. I've got my hand gripping in that little gap between my pelvis and the pole. And this basing hand, I'm going to apply pressure inwards and downwards in a straight grip. So from here, this leg here, if I do it with a self spot, I'm going to shuffle this leg into the side. And from here, I'm going to release the hooked leg and then release the top arm at that last moment, okay? You want to release that top arm before you, just before you land, where your feet are like a centimeter away from the floor, because you don't want to be jolting through that twisted grip top arm, okay? So obviously, that's not super pretty yet. We're kicking off the pole, but we've got to do what we need to do to feel safe, okay? So I'll do that again. I'll do it from where we left off. Okay, so we're in our trapped leg flat line. Leg pulls back, hook. I drop the torso back, I set my hands up. So again with a little self spot, my arms are my base, apply pressure inwards and downwards, squeezing into the back of the shoulder and nice and engage through that arm so I've got a little bit of pull and uplift. This back leg goes shuffle, shuffle, shuffle to the same side as the hooked leg, and then the hooked leg is going to come off, 1, 2, okay? So, when we feel comfortable after doing this a few times, feeling secure, making sure you know where your legs are going, which side of the pole your legs are going, when you start to feel more secure with this, you're going to make it more of a flip or tip off. It's not a complete flip, so tip off sounds nicer, doesn't it? So with this one here, we need to whoosh the leg and make sure that it's not a shuffle, it's like a whoosh behind the pole. And just before that hooked leg sort of gets in the way, that comes off the pole and you land. So it'll look more like this. And drop. Yeah? So that's going to come with practice. It's a little bit scary if that's quite new to you. I'll do that again. You'll see that there's this moment where I'm really hiked into the body. I want to try and bring the feet down to the floor and thighs into the chest because I'm going to land on my feet. Yeah, so I don't want to delay that motion. Really think about going whoosh into the body. Okay, let's do that again. So we've got outside leg hook. I set myself up and I go whooshing the leg, releasing that hooked leg just as I whoosh. So have a look at when I release the hooked leg. Now, okay? So if you need to, you can have a pause, have a play around with that. Otherwise, try to push it in with the first chunk of combo, and then we're going to find a way up the pole as well and make it a nice big chunky combo. So we've got Violator onto that butt veranda. We lean it back. We're going to bring that hand down. Use the foot for assistance. Thread the leg through. Find your squishy bits. Wrap the hand around the leg. And we go flat line. Pull back and hook. Set the hands up and would like to pause this and have a play, please do. If not, I'll give you a little bit of time to play around with it now. I will talk you through. So we're all going to take it up for a climb. Remember your pointers with your violator. So you're going to mount. Hands are very low. You tilt onto that butt veranda and really recline. We don't want to be seated upright. Let's either go foot then hand or hand then foot. You thread the inside leg through. When you find you're trapped flat line, squeeze your bum. Give me a really strong horizontal line. Yeah, no piking at the hips. You hook the outside leg. We set up the hands. You've got this nice push-pull. This is your base. To feel secure in the flip, this is your base, your arms. So if they're feeling a bit wonky, we're not going to feel secure in the flip. So just lock your base in and flip it. You can do the thing. Now, please do pause here if you would like to. If you need to have a play, we're going to add some stuff on if you're ready to add on. So we've got a nice combo up here. We've got a nice tip off. Now how we get into it with something from the floor. So I'm going to go for a twisted grip walkover here, but not quite a full walkover. So you might already know your twisted grip walkover as this, okay, where I pivot on the basing arm. Okay. More than welcome to have a practice with that if you would like to, just to get the feel back if it's been a little while. I want to think about pressing up and out of the basing arm, reaching up quite high with that inside arm with a twisty grip. Okay? So if you look at me from this angle here, I'm not really square at the shoulders. I do want to reach up with this top arm. So it'll be a little bit of a diagonal at the shoulders. Okay? When I kick over, I want to make sure that I'm not leaving my bum behind. It's not this. Okay? You need to feel like you're stacking your hips up above your head. Okay? And a sense of tension throughout your entire body. Alright? Floppy legs are going to make you feel a little bit weaker in this movement, so tense legs as you kick up, okay? Now, if you're just practicing the walkover, it can be whatever leg that you want to kick up with. But for this one, we're not going to do a full walkover. So I would love for you to kick your inside leg, because you're going to go up, hook. Okay, so you'll end up in an outside leg hook here, where you can sit up, sweep the legs on, go for a climb, and then mount, okay? And then we have a complete combo. So, let's do this again. My inside leg needs to kick, and I go. Push pull to the arms, pressing up and out the basing arm, and the outside leg goes, hook. And you might notice that the other leg sort of tips out to the side. So that's my preference, so I'll do it from a different angle here. So from here, I kick the inside leg, and I go lock. Okay, and then sit up from there. Whew. So, again, if you need to pause, have a play with that, please do. But otherwise, let's slowly work through that together. The whole thing, let's do it. Grip your hands up. Got this. Do it. So, twisty. Inside leg is going to kick, and we go. Outside leg, hook. Up. Reaching up. You're going to sweep yourself onto the pole. Climbing legs. From here, take as much height as you need to. We lift. Violator. We go. Hand down. Foot on. Thread through. Sideways. Flat line, pull, back, hook, hands, whoosh, head flip, yes. Okay, let's do that one more time together. I hope you don't hear my knees cracking every time I land. Let's try to listen past that. Whew. You ready? Let's do this. So we go, setting the hands up. Actually, let's quickly talk about this because this isn't a nice way to start things, is it? So if you really wanted to, dependent on the music, something sweepy, that took you down into a kick over, yeah? Or if you're starting from a knee kneeling position, little dancey head roll, body roll, and hand. Okay? So make sure you are dancing into things instead of doing the old like, okay? I'm gonna start from the stand. Woo, I'll pretend I'm a gymnast. Yes. And then we go from here. Kick, hook, up. And we sweep your climbing legs on. We go for a mount. Violator. And set the hands up. Threading through. Trap the leg. Flat line. Back we go and hook. Hands. Flick. And flick. Yes. Alright, we can pause it here, go through that as many times as you feel like you need to, and then we're going to come back for another combo. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that previous combo. We are going to do another one today as well because you're superstars, I know you can handle it, so let's get stuck into it. We are going from a Jamila. And essentially we're going to end up in a Superman. So if the Jamila journey is a little bit too tricky, don't stress it, there are many other options. Yeah, like again, you can keep this in mind for future you when you feel a bit stronger and things start to click a bit more. And in the meantime, do a different entry into it. There's just so many different variations involved, so don't stress if this doesn't work. So it will look like this. We go Jamila. Down, hook, catch. And that's why there are variations if we need, okay? So, before we do get stuck into that, the variations could be Jamila, thread through to Superman, okay? Or just straddle, outside leg hook, over to Superman, right? That other option, we've got a Jamila. As always, with your Jamila set up, your torso or your hips should be directly in between your hands. And you're going to go down, momentum, up. See how I'm looking over the shoulder? Ooh. Yeah? So I had to do a little leg hook on that one just because I was moving quite slowly. But if I'm able to dynamically move quite quickly, I should be able to quickly reach around the leg, okay? I don't want to be like, this is the Jamila. Yeah, unless I'm hooking into a flat line, which I'm not. All of your Jamilas should be tilted this way slightly. Yeah, and the same applies for this one here today. So, we go. Jamila, I'll do it quickly again. Down, hook, catch. Alright? So you can see that as I'm catching, I'm tilting slightly into the pole, almost like I would be for a split hang. The whoosh of the leg, yeah? I'm timing my hand to reach around that whooshing leg so that my momentum is still tipping me backwards. I don't want to kick up, stop, and then go, oh, I need to move my hand, because that feels really heavy, okay? I do understand though that this one's scary to let go of that hand. There's a lot of trust there. So again, the variations. Please do take up variations if you need to, okay? Which could just be the thread through. I'll show you that one more time and then we're going to add in. Feel free to pause at any point so that you can practice. So we've got Jamila. And drop, hook, catch. Okay. Let's add a little bit on. I'm going to do a Superman. A really flat Superman. This bit's tricky. I'm going to side crunch through my side waist. And I put my butt veranda on the pole. This is not comfortable. Okay, so if you're having a little bit of a moment here, so am I. Feels a little bit gross. And I'm going to put this foot on the pole. Okay? Then I'm going to go. Wow! Damn! So we're going to do a raiko step up there. Just going to get my breath back. Okay, so we can also practice just before we commit to such a step up. We'll practice that just on its own, okay? So, but you never thought you need to put grip on your foot, eh? Gotta grip it up, guys. Alrighty, so with your step up, with this one in particular, you're gonna start in this position already on the arch. You can do step ups on the floor on the ball of your foot and then roll to the arch though. But if you want to make it as close in likeness to the one that's in this combo, I'd probably just start like this, okay? When you do your step up, you can't go like up this way and pull into the pole because all your weight is pressing down into that foot. You're just going to slip off the pole. So from here, there needs to be a push away with the bottom leg, yeah? My arms stay long, they don't pull in. They're just retracted at the shoulder blade slightly, yeah? So from here, I'm going to straighten the bottom leg and drop, okay? So I end up in this position, hopefully trying to pull the other leg towards my shoulder, yeah? I'll try different angles, I'll show you from different angles. So again, it's a foot, it's a hand, and I'm gonna go straighten the bottom leg as I drop. Pull the other leg up towards your shoulder, yeah? Whew. So, again, pause wherever you need to, play with that, get that into your body. But essentially what you'll be doing there is outside leg hooking, which means that you need to think about, one, like I talked about just before, definitely getting your head down, hips up. Because if you're a little bit more head in line with your hips, you're not ever going to be able to hook that leg without doing a whole lot of double jumping. And we want to make this tidy. So again from here, with the hook now, if I've gone extend, there's this little moment here where instead of going like, yeah, I'm going to go pull. See how my arm's bent there to get a nice clean hook? Yeah, let's do that again. So I'm going to lift up. You're very strong. Even though you're upside down, you can do a pull up through the arms. You'll be fine. So from here again, I go push. And now I'm going to lift with the arms and hook. So it's a nice clean hook. I'm slightly on my hand, but it's not a big deal to pull it out to reach up. Yeah? So, keeping that in mind, let's go back to that terrible butt veranda burner. Fabulous butt veranda burner. It's all in the wording, right? We love it. So we've gone from here, Jamila, whoosh, hup, catch, whew, and I go. Side crunch. Oh, spicy. Foot. Drop the shoulder, thread this leg through. That's the only difference. So I'm going to go thread, push, up, and hook, and reach up from there. We're not done yet, but we just want to focus on that a little bit more. One more time together. Okay, here we go. I'll do a variation as well. Let's do the thread through instead. So if you know how to do the whoosh and the catch around the leg, please do. Otherwise, Jamila. Leg goes through this little gap here. Look over the shoulder, internally rotate. Superman. And then we go. Butt veranda. Foot. Step up. Pull up and hook. You're amazing. Pause if you need to, but we have one final thing to add on. I'm going to have a drink while you're having a practice. Alright, let's add this final piece to the puzzle. So we're outside legs hooked, we're going to pull up into a pixie. We're going to do a pixie twister to a wrap. And that's it. We're cooked. We're done. So I've done my outside leg hook. I'm going to pull up, not into an armpit pixie. You're going to reach the inside arm up. Okay? Now, in this position, I want to have thrust my hips forwards. And there's many options, but if this is very fresh for you, I'd very much recommend starting by looking over the shoulder, catching, releasing that hook. You keep looking, for me it's over the left shoulder, until you wrap your legs to the opposite side of your torso. So try not to wrap to this side like you would for a music box dancer. You want to wrap over here, and then you go drop, and your little ball, okay? Some students might prefer to do like more of like a kick, whoosh sort of journey. I would find, like personally, I think that's a little bit more advanced than the first one. So if this is brand new for you, try that nice rotation journey into it, okay? So we've just done the step up. You've pulled up and you've hooked, and you're gonna pull yourself up to a pixie with the inside arm long, okay? From here, I go, what's over there? Over my shoulder, look. And then this bottom hand is gonna go catch, kick the legs, wrap, okay? Now at the moment, that kick of the legs is quite tentative. Keep it small, and then when you're like, no, I feel good, I've got this in my system, I know what it should feel like, you can really flare those legs, okay? So, eventually, we're here, and you'll go, whoosh, drop into your wrap, dramatic drop. I don't know why, but every time you wrap, this tends to happen. And dabbing was what, like 2016? It's very old, but you know, it's okay, you might end up dabbing, okay? So, and then that other option as well, I prefer it actually from like more of a side sit position, yeah? So if you were going for the other option, it would be a swing back, forwards, and then into your wrap from there. So you have many, many options, okay? Play with that pixie twister journey. Pause if you need to, have a play. But that's what we're gonna add on to that whole combo, yeah? So remembering that it's a engaged shoulder, look, just before you catch it, kick your legs, you keep looking, and you wrap your legs, okay? Let's try from the top. Okay, so we've got our Jamila. Let's do this 2 times together, and then we can have a cool down. We go, up, take it down, and hook, catch, Superman. Step up, outside leg hook, reaching up. We're gonna spin it into a pixie, and we go, pixie twister, right, woo! Whew. Amazing, one more, let's do this. All right, let's get it. Last one. In 5, 6, 7, Jamila. Up. Take it down. Whoosh. Superman. Use that butt rounder. Step up. Outside leg hooks. And twist up. Woo! And top it. Yeah. Amazing. Oh, okay, that's hard work. So, if you would like to pause and do that a few more times, that is fantastic. It's great training. Get it into your body. But otherwise, you're ready to have a little lengthen of that spine. Hands on. Tuck your chin. Let's pull your pelvis back. Long body, and then roll it up. Tuck your chin, pull back. Roll up. One more, tuck your chin, pull back. Push your ribcage one direction while the hips press the opposite direction. And just keep alternating sides. 4, 3, 2, 1. And roll it up. Step it out. Tilt your head. Find your stretch. Then go for a little elevate and depress at the shoulder. Lift and lengthen. Push. Push and hold it down. And release, changing sides. We lift, lengthen, lift, lengthen. Hold it down. And we roll it out. Other way. And we're done. Well done! That was a lot of content. You're amazing. So, I would love to see, as always, your work. So if you want to hashtag Divas on Demand, that would be amazing. I want to see what you do. So please keep me in the loop with how your progress goes. And thank you for joining me today. I'll see you next time.